Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube land, it's your boy Tuglo, and today we are going to be talking about the differences of Prism bonds versus Star bonds. So, as you can see here, we do have two Prism bonds. We have one for the adventure, one for the assist, and then we have a Star bond for the adventure, but we do not have the assist yet as I am still in the process of farming for that. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first thing we're going to have to ask is, where can we get Prism bonds and Star bonds? Well, there are a few different ways to get them. The first way to get Prism bonds is you can sell your extra 4-star bonds that you've gotten, or just some bonds that you don't want. So for instance, if I did not want this Incantation Lafia bond, I could just outright simply sell it. Now you see the Cyros is going to be the white one, and then the Dolb is going to be the black one on the bottom. It gives me 10. So if I were to sell it, I would take 10 of those Dolbs, and I would go to the Cyros and Dolb exchange. Right here we can see that it takes 100 Dolb to get the Prism Bond Adventure, and it takes 150 in order to get the Prism Bond Assist. Now, the other place that we can get the Prism Bond is going to be from the Hero Metal and Flame Amulet. Now, if you started a little bit later and you were not able to participate in the Passion of the Maenads event, or you just simply chose not to, then you will be short on having enough flames and coins in order to exchange to get these bonds. Now, you can get an unlimited amount from this type of exchange. The only thing is that they are very far and few between to come by. Now, where can we get these flames and coins? I'm glad you asked that. You ask a lot of questions. So, you can get these flames and coins from these events. So we had the Passion of Maenads, we had the Spring Devotion, and now we have the Travelers and the Labyrinth Country. With every event, we are able to get 1 coin and 1 flame respectively. So if you are able to participate in every event so far, you'll have had 3 coins and 3 flames, just enough to get you 1 bond of each, the assist and the adventure respectively. Now, the next thing you're going to ask is, hey, where do I get the Star bonds? Again, I'm glad you asked. The places that we can get the Star bonds are going to be from these trials. Now, these are the only places that we've seen so far, but you can get them from farming the trials. Now, once you farm up your normal hard or very hard, and you get 1200 for Trial B, you can come in and get your Star bond for your adventure. It will take 1200 of these, so be sure to plan ahead accordingly and save enough time to get the maximum amount of efficiency when you are farming, because you do want to get these. Now, for me, I have just started farming the Arena Travelers A, and as you can see here, I have 600, and I am just 600 short of getting my Star bond for my assist. Now, the next thing you're going to ask is, hey, what do these do? Why do these even matter? Okay, I got a little something for you. Don't worry about it. If we go over to our characters, and let's just say we'll go to our status board, I'm going to use Oka, for example. Oka, as you can see here, is I do not have any extra bonds for Oka, but let's say that, man, I really want Oka at +2. I feel like he's a very worthwhile unit, and I think that he's, whether the character is your husbando or whether she's a waifu character, whatever the case may be, you can use the Prism Bond Adventurer on your Oka. By going to the bottom left-hand corner and clicking Limit Break, you can see that obviously I don't have enough ballast because I'm broke, but we can use the bond or we can use the item. Now, had I had enough ballast, I could actually click use item and then go through that little process, but we are broke, so I apologize for being broke. But you would be able to use the Prism bond, which would then act as a dupe of your Oka, thus opening him up into the +2 stage for limit breakification. Now, the one thing that you must understand is that Prism bonds do not work the same as Star bonds. The key difference is that I cannot use a Star bond for a character such as Oka. I can only use a Star bond on characters that are time limited, such as Shizu and Riku. Now, if I were to click Limit Break, I could use my item and use the Star bond for the adventure, but again, I'm extremely broke. Now, the same thing can be said for the Prism bonds. even though I have an extra Prism Bond, I cannot use it for Shizu and Riku, because the Prism Bond will go for any character or any assist. The Star Bond is only for time-limited characters, such as Shizu and Riku, and you can tell that it's a time-limited character because it has that little red strip right underneath the unit's name. The reason why these are extremely important to get or to farm up is because this can be that little extra oomph in order to help get your character to that glorious +5 land. I would love to assume that over time we will be able to farm up enough flames and coins or enough time limited events in order to, you know, take a character from +0 all the way up to +5 if we are extremely unlucky. So that being said, one tip that I would give to you is, unless you know 100% for sure that you want this character to go to +5, you can go ahead and take it step by step by step by step, or you can save up until you get enough to get your character to +5 and then instantly throw that character into the +5, just to really make sure that you say, hey, this Shizu and Riku is the guy. This is the guy that I want to be +5. Bam, I got him at +5. But you always have to remember, what if a new unit comes out that's going to be time limited and you said, man, you know, I'm putting one in at a time? Or you could save them all and then something even better comes out than Shizu and Riku and you say, oh man, bam, I got a +5 instantly. I don't have to worry about spending extra Iris in order for a chance to get those dupes. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do appreciate it a lot. I hope it helped you kind of see the differences between the Prism Bonds and the Star Bonds and why they are extremely important to farm up and why a lot of people are just kind of out here throwing them tatas and eating them tatas in order to get these bonds. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the support a lot. If you haven't already, be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel to help make the dream become a reality. Also, once you subscribe, be sure to turn on those notifications. Last but not least, check out the description box down below where you can find links to my Twitch stream, my Discord server, my Patreon page, and any social media such as Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate the support a lot. And as y'all know, that's the fat lady singing, that's the bells are ringing. And until the next video, I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace out.